Blog Talk Radio.
That little boy Chief is so radical. I hope he doesn't disturb my class today. Good morning, class. Time for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. This is the United States of America. This is the United States of America.
Chief, why aren't you saying the Pledge of Allegiance?
I would pledge allegiance to those goddamn crackers. Y'all should be saying that either. Yeah, you're right, Chief.
That's it, Chief Kamara. You go to the office right now.
If Chief goes to the office, we all going to the office. Yeah. Black power. Black power. Black power.
Children, get back in your seats. Stop that. Settle down.
Black power.
You be good, children. Now behave. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's an uprising.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us on the African Line on Blog Talk Radio. It's your brother Famara Toure. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to today's show. Everybody that tuned in to the last 4 shows. This is our 5th show, and we are moving strong. We'll have a number of different speakers today coming up on the show, and I want you guys to be able to tune in. I appreciate it. So, and the topic today is Our Nation Can Rise No Higher Than Our Black Queen. And reached out to a number of queens this week to see if we can get them to come on the show, and I like to have their input as we do every week. We get everybody's input, so we deliver on these topics, because there's no point in us getting on these lines. You know what I'm saying? It's a million shows, it's a million people that get on these lines every day. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a million answers, you know what I'm saying, a million solutions for these problems, but there's not a million businesses, there's not a million different avenues that we can turn to right now to get these things right. So we about bringing things in the physicality, and we're not about getting on these shows, airing this show every week, playing around and just doing it for the hell of it. So we're trying to bring things in the physicality here, and this is just one other Black Conscience radio show that other people can tune into on this Blog Talk system. So we're here, we're available for the black people to be able to tap into the show, for you guys to deliver on everything that we got going on in society today. With that being said, I want to go ahead and ask the great man that kind of put me into this and kind of taught me many things and got me situated and kind of put me in a place where, helped me built this pedestal, that this platform that we've built, for us to be able to reach out and for us to be able to have us be heard. And that's a great man by the name of the Honorable Dr. Keita Kamara. Chief Kamara, are you on the line, and do you have anything to add before we go to break?
No, I just want to say I see how you coming into your own. This is why when I asked you to do it, I knew I was picking the right person, because I knew you were going to be a natural. And I'm saying you sound like Tom Joyner. You sound like first week it was shaky. Now you sound like Tom Joyner, Steve Harvey. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
I'm really proud of you that you're doing such a wonderful job. And all I want to say to you is you have to weather the storm, because there are a lot of negative influence who don't want to see the movement come to pass. And this is what I want to say. Black leadership is under attack. Because many black leaders we see today will sit there and they will say it because it's politically correct, but behind closed doors, every black woman is a bitch in a hole. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing I'm saying to you is that we have to weather the storm. Those of you who will support, let's continue to support. And you have to understand that, we were not brought here to enjoy the fruits of the American dream. We were brought here to be the burden bearers, and we're brought here to build a white man's reality. And they don't want to see a positive movement come into place. But I promise my teacher, the great Honorable Mr. Honorable Bobby Gore, I promised Mr. Bobby Gore that I would continue the mission and continue to uplift his name and praise his name. And we pulling for the exoneration of Bobby Gore. And we got to try to exonerate Bobby Gore. So with that being said, we're going to take a break. And I want Brother Famara to read. I want you to understand something. We are under surveillance by agents and provocateurs. Anytime someone tries to destroy what's positive and go on social media and degrade someone's character, or go on social media and say negative things about someone doing something positive, 9 times out of 10 they're working for the FBI. They're provocateurs, who the government wants to disrupt. And that's how all black organizations have been destroyed, through the Negroes, Uncle Tom, bootlicking, tap dancing, Amos and Annie, Drive Miss Daisy, punctified Negroes who do the white man's bidding. But I'm warning you, in the name of our ancestors and Almighty God, we're going to run your raggedy ass out of town, because you're not going to destroy a positive black movement. And this is what they did, and this is what white people call manumission. And this is what they did. They said to destroy a black movement. Of course, you know about Willie Lynch. They used to have black people in fear. So if you informed on another black uprising, then guess what? You got your freedom, or you were rewarded. You got an extra piece of chicken and a biscuit from the master, and that's why we got a whole lot of biscuit-eating Negroes who do the master's bidding. So anytime you hear that, anytime a brother wants to down a brother, and then, what we have is a lot of people, they don't want to even talk to the person. You ain't going to open your damn mouth and let your brother know the grievance that you have, then what are you doing? You keeping devices up. And you got to put the gloves on, put the boxing gloves on, get in the ring and throw a few rounds, and then you squash the problem. That's what we got to do. So that's all I'm saying. I just want to warn y'all that the FBI agents and provocateurs are amongst us heavy. They own Facebook. They got Facebook pages, and they got positions. And they run around trying to destroy a positive black woman. Woe to these people. You understand what I'm saying? Be warned about them. Keep up the positive movement. We're gonna do positive things. We cannot have black people continue to go to jail, go to prison. We cannot have us keep killing one another. You know what I'm saying? And brothers worry about, destroying a radio show. Brothers worry about, a rally or something like that. No, we can't have that. So I'm letting the agents know. Go back and tell your master I said that the day of the slave is over. The day of pitting us against one another. You cannot destroy these brothers who want to do positivity and want to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Go back and tell old master that's what we said. Peace and blessings. This is the Almighty African Lion Show, a tribute to the Honorable Mr. Bobby Gore. Peace and blessings. Take a break. We'll be right back.
How long you gonna keep marching? How long you gonna keep praying? And when I stand up and say, we the Independent Nation, we get all these old boot-licking, butt-licking, tap-dancing, Amos and Nanny, driving Miss Daisy, punctified niggas that want to tell you what you can't do. Oh, man, if you go to Africa, it's bad over there. It's bad over here, damn it. I go down Pine Street, I see homeless on Pine Street. Hell, homeless is homeless. Well, how is it better to be homeless here than homeless there? At least it's warm there. They ain't got no faggots over there. You don't got child molestation over there. We ain't got crack over there. What you talking about? The white man got you so damn brainwashed. You think this is the best place to be?
I've been through hell with my gasoline draws. I'm knocking down walls cause I got the big balls. I'm from the shy cause that's where it's at. I'm strapped with my heat so crackers better watch your back. 5 is popping, crackers are dropping. It's the motherfucking chief and I'm still hip hopping. Stepping on the scene, mowing them down like Desaline. CVL is my goddamn theme. Realer than real, got skills like Kill Bill. Creeping up on devils like a Navy SEAL. Shango, take spiritual possession and teach these motherfucking devils a lesson. Fuck some ice and some motherfucking rims. This is paid back for the press in my can. The minstrel show, it's got to stop. Your niggas selling out like an auction block.
They went into Africa divided us up, put boundaries in Africa. There were no boundaries in Africa till the cracker came along. Now we don't look at each other as brothers and sisters. We look at each other as he's a Somalian, he's an Ethiopian, he's a Ghanaian, he's a Malian, he's a Senegalese. They're African American. And those of us over here don't even know we know African.
Hey, yo, I'm living in a place where they administer pain, so I'm about healing the nation, not a feminization, huh? Now subliminals is vivid and blatant. Lift a fist in the air if you feel what I'm saying. Even in our youth cartoons, they taking shots like harpoons. Hit this, Porky Pig sells sausages and hot tamales, and Mr. Krabs sells Krabby Patties. So if you have to ask me to bridge the connection, and it's getting hectic. You old bootlicking, brown nose and cotton picking. Wait a minute, cotton picking, that stuff is not for children. And not to mention the movies, the cross-dressing black men just does not move me. My advice to the children, don't let television tell lies to your vision.
They took our culture away from us. Robbed of our names, our language, our culture, our religion, our God, our folkways, our mores, our norms. Robbed of our civility, our sanity, and humanity. Robbed of our homeland, our green land, our motherland. We brought to a world's land and worked for no good goddamn way. The earth spins at 1,037. If you're looking in the sky, then you never find heaven. The party's over, my clique is sober. We're knocking on your door, we're not talking about Jehovah.
You know what? My rhymes are the sober. Your mind, closed eyes, won't see Father Time. So what? The signs. See my ancestors pain, you can't understand it. So your reparations won't erase irreparable damage.
So let's take advantage and start this insurrection and cut these devils like a cancerous infection. This hook-nosed demon gave you a poisonous Bible. How the fuck are you a student of your rivals?
I know, but I can see it with my eyes closed. They do what they can to stay large and in charge like rhinos. Until we get charged and scream out like Lionel. It's time, yo. Africans awaiting our arrival.
We can't keep staying here talking about we gonna make white folks accept us. They have not accepted you in 400 years. What makes you think they're gonna accept you today? They didn't accept my granddaddy. They didn't accept his daddy, and they ain't gonna accept me today. So I don't wanna march and hold hands and ask crackers if I vote for this devil or that devil, it's gonna make it better. Ain't no white man gonna help you. We gotta help ourselves. Some of y'all don't like that. Oh, Chief, don't say that. The hell with that. We can talk about black folks, and goddamn it, I can talk about the crack. Don't try to hold me back, tell me to tone nothing down, damn it. I'm in war, and I ain't got time to be politically correct.
All right, y'all, welcome back to the African Line on Blog Talk Radio. We're blessing y'all with the living word. We kind of had a little thing right there, a little difficulty with Chief, with some of the phones. Chief Kumar was speaking and his phone kind of went out, but he's back now.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and open up. Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, that song it was called "Gotta Get That Paper," and the vision I had for that song was, that I was talking with the mafia, and instead of selling drugs in the black community, we were selling in the white community. Instead of pimping black women, we was pimping white women. So that was the vision I had. That's why you can say, well, dang, he kind of how's he so positive? How is he supposed to be so positive? But that's kind of a negative song. But it was done. I wrote that when I was like a teenager, and I recorded it on my album. But I flipped it around and say, we're dealing with we taking it to the white community. But that's it. And then that the other song, Uprising, was a live speech we did, a protest. Brother Yangas on the line. He was there. We shut an Arab store down. That's a live speech I did. We rallied the whole community together. The Crips, Bloods, all of us got together and shut that Indian store down because he disrespected a black pimper at the time. So that's just we want to support independent artists. You got music, I want to play your music. So let's open up the phone line. I know we got Brother Shabazz on the line who can drop some jewels on us. Brother Shabazz, I believe he's talking 312. Yeah, so Brother Shabazz, go ahead and drop some wisdom on the topic. The topic is respect and protect the black woman. A nation can rise no higher than our black woman,
First of all, I'd like to say mighty to everybody out there that's listening, and give me a mighty if you can hear me, so I know that I'm being heard. That's right. All right, we will start off with, as the topic of the day is that no nation can be higher than the station of our sisters. Our ancestors had symbolism, or what we call metanetas, and some people are known as hieroglyphs, to represent the symbols and signs are for the conscious mind. Now, when we start talking about our sister, we have to know that she is the backbone of the nation. That means that the womb man is what creates life, and that life comes through. So we have Aset and Asur, the oldest story, representing the throne. Now, we always tell about the sister is the backbone, but we don't understand that the king has a throne to sit upon. So the symbol for Aset was the throne, for Asur to sit upon to claim the nation. When we look at the state of our sisters, we can reflect and say that they are only a reflection of what? Their man. So if a sister is lost and turned out, and like Brother said earlier, we don't need to be selling drugs no more to our sisters and our brothers in our community. We go outside and put our dirt. They say never shit in the yard that you sleep in. So I'm not going to bombard a lot of people, but we have to remember that she is the first parent of the child. She's the first teacher of the child. And there's nothing we can do better than a sister. We can't steal better than the sister. We can't tell no lie better than the sister. So basically, if we take the sister's esteem away and we take her spirit away, then we put her in an unnatural state. So that's why we're in an unnatural state. We need to put the sister back on the throne where she belongs. Because lately, sister, she's been doing wrong.
Very deep, brother. Good teaching. You teaching. I'm happy to have this brother, I want to commend him, man, because you very rarely, see us today. Part of the reason why, and I'm going to say a lot of this for my address, we're not being respected as men because we're not real men. We don't stand up like we're supposed to stand up. And the brother's a stand-up brother, He's been giving me a lot of support since we've been going through this crisis, and I just want to commend him for being a real, true black man who's committed to the rise of his people. He's not committed to what's politically correct or what people want to be said or want to be said. He's committed to the rise of the people, and this is why this brother is one of the FAMAs for the Almighty Vice Lord Society, which is now we should be congratulating ourselves. We're a legal entity. We legally had a name. It's incorporated. He's one of the FAMAs, in which we have the FAMA. We go off the old Mandinka empire, and the FAMA is actually, a high chief, or a king, So we want to just congratulate that brother on making that position, So we want to thank him, for his support. He's a true warrior in every sense of the word, man. So I applaud this brother. And we're going to bring another great brother on, our great brother from my Snoop. We got to get his brother's African name next week. We can have a powerful giant who went against the status quo. He ain't going to go with what's popular. He ain't going to go with, what everybody think is, he ain't going to go by what everybody think is right or go along with, go along just to get along and go along, you know what I'm saying? Or go along to get along, I'm trying to say. He's going to stand up and be a true African warrior. That's why he got to have a powerful African name for a brother like this brother, Chief Snoop. He's told me I got his undying support, and I want to just take the brother. I love the brother, and we want to send our prayers out because his mother's not doing well. We want to let him know we're here for him and the family. And if his mom is in Chicago, I'm going to go by and see her this week, spend some time with the family and his children. So it's another good giant amongst us, his brother Chief Snoop. Chief Snoop, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, brother. Palms up, brother.
Mighty.
Palms up,
Snoop.
Almighty. Hey, I appreciate that, Chief Kamar. I truly appreciate it because I need all the prayers and support I can get. It's kind of stressful and depressing right now, because I can't be there. It's kind of ironic because the topic for this week is, how can a nation rise without a black queen? You know what I'm saying? And when I think of a black queen, you know, my mother comes unprecedentedly first. You understand what I'm saying? Because my mother was a single mother, and she raised 3 boys and 2 girls by herself. You know what I'm saying? And we had the best of everything. You know what I mean? And that's like the brother Shabazz was saying. You know, those the queen, the black woman, is who teach us. They're the ones that makes the king. They're the one who sets the foundation for a king to be a king. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't have really much to say because of where I'm at, and it's kind of hectic today. But, you know, I truly believe without the black queen, you know, our nation is will not exist. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I commend all the queens, all the sisters, man, because I know it's rough. It's a lot. Hey, hold on, bro.
Yeah, you know, Chief Snoop is calling from inside the belly of the beast. You know what I'm saying? And brothers incarcerated. So just like we had the abolition of slavery, we here at the Almighty Vice Lord Society had an abolition of the day because it's a new form of slavery. And it's a new form of slavery. And we're pulling for our brothers because no cracker, no blonde-haired, hook-nosed, buttermilk complexion, weak-boned, weak-blooded, funky-hunky cracker got no right to judge no brother. I don't care what he done. Ain't no bigger murderer on earth than a white man. Ain't no bigger thief on earth than a white man. No bigger kidnapper on earth than a white man. So who the hell is a cracker? Somebody, a cracker named Judge Grubb, a cracker, all these crackers down in Cobb County, they got no authority over no black man to judge you with y'all wicked selves. So we support our brothers incarcerated. We support them. And it's got to come a day and time. We got to say, the hell with the white man's law. You know, we going for us our own independent nation. So we support this brother in the belly of the beast. And we doing all we can to get him out here with us. You know, the brother Shabazz also in the belly of the beast. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, go ahead, Chief Snoop. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Chief Snoop, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Okay,
I'm here. Yeah. Hey, I apologize, man, but, you know, that's out of my control. You know, like I was saying, bro, you know, I really, you know, I'm a strong, firm believer in our sisters, bro, and our queens, you know, especially, you know, just period, point blank, first and foremost. And then, you know, we trying to accomplish something. We trying to take this thing to great heights. And we need our sisters' support. We need our sisters' ideas. We need our sisters' creativity. We need our sisters for this nation. You know, and like I said, you know, I'm not gonna hold the floor up because I got a duck and dodge, and I'm just honored to be here, and I appreciate your prayers and everything. You know, your support as far as my situation, my personal situation, and with that being said, Mighty man, I'm here for the body, I'm here for the brothers, I'm here for the sisters. You can give my number, give me a call, you know, whatever. I'm here for you, Mighty.
Hey, Chief Snoop, I want to ask a favor of you, brother. Hello?
Okay. Yeah, I'm here.
You know, we really got a lot of, in the black community, there's a lot of, hey, can you make those lines out?
I can't hear you, bro.
Come on, you make those lines out?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. In the black community, there's a lot of, you got to mute the lines, Famar. All right, in the black community, there's a lot of tension and turmoil and things of that nature. I want us this week to focus on, if you can, talking to brothers who got animosity with each other and trying to squash the animosity, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about brothers who are innocent. Now, I'm those who sit back, like the messenger said, if the 85% or 5% or 10%, the 85% of the people are ignorant to the knowledge of self. 5%, yourself, El Shabazz, me, Brother Famara, are the poor righteous teachers. And the 10% are the wicked who know what they're doing. They try to just, they try to come against the 5% apply to you. So I want to go those young brothers who, I have a dissension. I want to counsel them, yourself, Brother Shabazz, to bring us together as a family. Bring the black family together. So I want to call on you to help me with that task this week. And I know you're going through a crisis with your mom, and we're here for you. But if you can have some time, I'd like you to do that. All right, Mighty. Mm-hmm. All right, Shabazz, we're gonna go to our next caller. I want to see did our sister Sugar did she ever make it in? A 313 number. You said 313 on the line.
Yeah, I think she's here.
Sister Sugar, are you on the line? We want to hear a few wise words of wisdom from yourself. In fact, let's take a quick break, and we'll come right back with our Sister Sugar, our celebrity of the group. She's, a powerful sister. I want to bring her on and say a few words on the topic, and we're going to keep the show moving. Let's go to a quick break. Could you play that Tupac song, White Man's World, for me?
life.
How you gonna be a man and we starve? Go ahead. You know? And we looking for about 5 different houses, ain't a man in either one of them motherfuckers. Go ahead. How we gonna be a man?
All right, we back.
Yes, sir. We are back on the line on the African Lion on Blog Talk Radio, where we give you guys the living word, and we like to give you guys real-time solutions that you can use and implement in everyday life. So we all in this struggle together. So we're trying to mandate this. We have a very strong queen on the phone, and she helps us every week kind of deliver on these topics and give us some clarity, because as we said, our nation can only rise no higher than our black queen, and we can't move forward without her input. And we have definitely some concrete sister right here that definitely the input that she indulges in, the input that she delivers is always valuable, and it's definitely righteous. So we're gonna go to Sister Sugar. If you're on the line, thank you for blessing us with your air and your words.
Thank you. I feel so blessed that you guys talk so good about me.
You help us do what we're doing here. So give credit where credit is due, and that's all we do. So we thank you.
Okay, thank you. My views on this is, I feel like not only can we not rise higher than our black queen, I feel like we can't rise higher than each other, because I feel like it takes a woman, like our help, like when our black men are down, it takes for us to help to build him up. And the number one thing is, it wouldn't be nobody if it wasn't for women. Let's just get that out the way, because we the ones that the foundation is from us, literally from us. So that's number one. But a woman is the strongest weapon, I believe, to a black man. Not a gun, not a knife. I feel like a woman and a woman's help and the way that, well, some women think, and how we should lift up our men, like that's like the number two thing to me. Or that's the reason why we can't rise any higher. But I just feel like we can't rise any higher than each other. We have to treat our queen like a queen, but we also have to treat a king like a king if he's being that. And if she's being that queen that she's supposed to be, Because everybody that's supposed to be a queen does not carry themselves like a queen, does not talk like a queen, or walk like a queen. Not saying I'm perfect in everything, because trust me, I'm far from. It's not for me to judge somebody or anything. But I feel like we can't rise any higher without our black queens, because out of woman comes strength. Out of woman come love. Out of woman come passion. Sometimes a man can be strong with the world, but he can be soft with his queen. You know, a son could be strong with the world, but when he get home, he's soft with his mother. You know, so I feel like a woman's input, a woman's love, a woman's passion makes a big difference in men and in different ways. Like I said, a man in his relationship with his mother, a man in a relationship with his girlfriend, his wife, or his aunties. You know, it's a big difference than how a man treats a woman, a queen in his life, than he do people of the world. So that's just my view. That's all I have to say.
Well, yeah, sister said, she said a mouthful, and sister, I want to commend you. She has a very powerful African name that was given to her. You know that I recommended, I should say, and that was Nyani Konote. So I just wanted to. It fits her. You know, Nyani was the motherland of the Mandinka Empire. You know. And Konote was the royal family. So she has a very powerful name, and she's a very powerful sister. And she does not just talk the talk, she walks the walk, you know. And Brother K-Bar wants to thank you for, purchasing the shares. The corporation paperwork has all been submitted, so K-Bar's Family Restaurant Incorporated is an official corporation registered in the state of Georgia. So you can see that we're not just talking, we're walking the walk. So I just want to thank you, sister, for those great, powerful words. You are a true queen in every sense of the word, And we just need to hear more from you, and we treasure you on this line every week. You can't put a value on you. You're worth more than 500 trucks packed from 18-wheelers stacked with money and gold and jewelry and diamonds. You're more valuable than us. We can never thank you enough. I thank God for you, Queen. Mm-hmm.
Well, I thank God for y'all in the way that y'all shedding lights on these different discussions, because this is what we need. Well, if anybody don't say anything, nobody will be able to move. Mm-hmm. So I thank y'all.
We thank you, Queen, definitely. Yeah, so that's just so powerful. I want to go to the brother Chief Silky. I know he's on the line. Chief Silky, are you on the line? Silky, you on the line? Silky, you on the line?
Bro,
yeah.
He might be on. He was on here.
Chief, you can hear me?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you, yeah.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now. We hear you now, brother. Go ahead.
Hello,
yes,
Almighty. Peace and love.
Almighty, Lord.
Just, I wanted to say, just like the sister was saying, our beautiful black women, our sisters, are the strength and the backbone of our nation, our black nation as a whole. This was the main tool that the white man used to oppress us. If some of you guys are familiar with the Willie Lynch syndrome, how he took the black woman and the child and did atrocious things to the black male in front of them. So the black woman now would teach her son. He destroyed the strongest male figures in front of the child and the black woman. So she would teach the child, her son, to be more docile and complacent, more humble. And she would teach her daughter to be strong like her, because she was the deal maker that the white man went through to make the deals with her now, because he wanted to break the black male in front of the family. So we have to use that same, we have to reverse that cycle. We got to use the same sisters, the same tool he used in the Willie Lynch syndrome to oppress us, to help oppress us. We got to now connect with our sisters and use the same system as our tool to break this oppression, to break this cycle. And so our sisters are the utmost importance to raising this nation. to breaking the cycle. Because it's perpetuated throughout from then until now. You know, so we have to use our sisters now and encourage them to be strong sisters, true indeed, but to get behind their man, their brother, and help us break the cycle and uplift our nation.
That was beautiful, brother. Thank you for blessing us with that. You always come with a righteous word. You know, Chief Kamar.
I'm going to take just a few minutes to kind of go over some things. So I want you all to, if you got notes or whatever, just take a couple notes on a couple things I want us to really think about in a deep way. This brother's a giant amongst men. You know, he's a bad man. What can I say? The man is, you know, he's a hard act to follow. He's intelligent. You know, he really is a Pan-African genius in every sense of the word. You know, he's been by my side, and I've been by his side for a lot of years now. We've been in the field together. We just don't be talking. We face police officers together and SWAT teams. You know, we did boycotts. You know, we actually been in the field doing the work together. It's my comrade in the struggle. I bring to you a king in every sense of the word. I bring to you Fama, Yanga, and Koma.
Man, thank you for the answer, man. I appreciate it. And I greet everybody, all the brothers and sisters with Almighty. And I truly hope and pray to the ancestors and the Most High all is well with the brothers and the sisters. Man, listen, very prolific, deep statements, profound. I think brothers were hitting the mark, sisters were definitely coming on hitting the marks. So if I can only just get your time to add my humble opinion to the whole thing. We understand that a nation won't rise higher than women. We go back to the studies of Algiers when the nationalists ran the French out. When the French first came in, they said we knew we had broken their backs when we had gotten their women to uncover, when we took their women. We knew part of the spirit of the revolution, of the movement for nationalism and independence was broken because they broke the women. What they perceived to be as broken women. What they did in that struggle, though, they used that adversity. They used that to their benefit because that means that they started to underestimate those particular women. They underestimate our women. But we as brothers have to do some deep reflective thinking. We have to be critical. We have to be true to self, man. If we're really going to help our sisters help us to build a nation, well, we build it together. The first thing is to understand what we were under is not just white supremacy, but white male supremacy. So after we do away with the understanding the white racist power structure and a white power structure that empowers more races and racist laws and legislations and actions towards us as African people in America, once we destroy that, we have to destroy the patriotic order of European kingdoms. When we say king, we can't think in the terms of the European. When we say queen, we can't think of the terms of the European because that's still a part of that supremacy. So it has to be from that African understanding and perspective. So then what we have to do is look at that our women don't have a role and men don't have a role. We have positions. Roles are to be played. Positions are to be filled. You have to be productive to hold a position. So our sisters have a position, our brothers have a position. And we have to defy that position to the times we're in now and be realistic about what we're doing, not be lazy and making excuses about it, but not be idealistic, not be romantic, not be fantasy seekers, doing some shit that we know in the next 5 years is impossible when you're talking about building a nation, but real practical steps. And those real steps are when we start looking, like I said, that we're playing our positions, and those positions have to be, in the end, have to justify and have to be about furthering and continuing us as a peoples. Man, in my thing before I bring Chief on, because it's such a serious subject, I want us to think about it. We're not in this. I'm not, Chief, like he says, I'm not a revolutionary Pan-Africanist, revolutionary black nationalist peoples for the sake of saying it sounds cool or to have some shit to spit. It is a matter of our survival. What the Mansa is bringing us, what Chief is trying to bring us, is a moral compass, a moral and ethic compass to judge the standards to help us to get back to right thinking. We are making decisions based on foreign thinking. And my conclusion is, like I tell people, if you saw a dog meowing like a cat, chasing mice, trying to climb trees, you say that's the freakiest thing you ever saw. You never seen a dog do anything like that. It's abnormal. It's not right. So imagine millions of African people here in America who don't speak their own language, speak a foreign language, dress a foreign way, eat foreign foods, and even behave in foreign manners. It's not right. So now we have someone coming to trying to say, listen, set our moral compass here. Let this be the criteria which we judge our actions and our decisions in our nation building. Let's be true and sincere, not to the person, but to the idea, to the vision, and to the wisdom of the ancestors and the Most High who they gave that anointment to lead that particular struggle. All of us have struggles and positions to lead that all inevitably come together collectively so we can build. And I'm going to end with that and bring on our Manta. Thank everybody for their time, for listening to that. Brother Manta, man, the floor is yours, brother. Almighty.
We're going to go ahead and go to break, and we're going to go ahead and get some other callers ready. That way y'all can go ahead and get a chance to deliver. We is on the African Lion on Blog Talk Radio. We have a number of people that are listening in today. Just not only, it's just not this small group. This African Lion on Blog Talk Radio is actually open up for all the Blog Talk Radio, so anybody can get in here, you know what I'm saying, and push on these shows. So we joined across the state right now. So I just want y'all to know the validity of here, because we actually delivering the word. So we're going to go to break, and then we'll come back and keep blessing these airways. Thank y'all.
Baba High would even came down. You know that? You know, without high, I can't move.
Okay, palms up to the body. Welcome back to the African Line on Blog Talk Radio, where we blessing these airways every Sunday, and we will be doing this all year long. We're going to go ahead. Brother Irvin is going to take the floor. We ask everybody to mute your phones just out of respect so that we can kind of get these messages across the airways. So everybody, would you please mute your phones, have respect for these brothers and sisters as we get on. I thank everybody for getting on the line. So, brother, go ahead and take the floor and deliver on this subject. Thank you for blessing us today.
Anytime. First off, I want to give praises to Allah for waking me, my family, my brothers and sisters up, everybody in the world that's up today. It's a blessing that we have never been promised to see. You know what I mean? Second off, you know how I'm coming, palms up to the body. I come as I am as I come. I'm coming in peace and love to all. And I agree with what everybody's been saying. It's up to, first off, it's up to us first to make that woman or girl, lady, however you know what I'm saying, however you in your description of her is, to make herself first feel like a queen. You know what I mean? It's something that first off, it starts off with the fathers. A lot of women out here, they don't know that they're a queen, and they're not acting like it because first off, their first king was never there. Everybody first king that they always see is your mother, your father, right? And so it's up, like I said, it's up to the fathers first to embed that in them and to teach them, from a young age, you are not just, it's part of my body for using these offensive terms, that you are not a bitch or no hoe or no slut. You know what I mean? Not nothing like that. Then it's up to that person that she, has some type of intimate relationship with to, in a way, co-sign it. Because if her father already has them values instilled in her, her mother and father have them values instilled in her already, then she already knows what she is. It's just up to that guy, that man, to live up to those standards and to excel and put her up also. Because like the queen was saying, all life is possible through the woman first. Every man has to know that. And that's why I live by, I wouldn't treat no woman like I wouldn't treat my mother. If I wouldn't do it to my mother, I wouldn't do it to her. If I do it for my mother, I'll do it for her. And that's why I'm saying it's all up to us first. It's up to us first to do it. Because without our support and our guidance and stuff, it's hard for a woman to actually fully get her potential out. It's hard. I've come from, and I'm young, but I come from, I came from that type of situation, street life and all of that, where I've seen, young girls coming up without a father. So they didn't really know what was going on. And then a lot of times they look into their mother for guidance, and it's like she's lost because she doesn't have that king there to help put her on that golden path and keep her on that golden path. But when I have fully known her worth and came into being a queen, all she just needed that one to complete her 360. Just like we need ours to complete our 360. So it's up to us, and the topic, I like this topic because it's something that a lot of people wouldn't talk about. So, and our people as a people have to understand, like everybody was saying, our history, our culture. You know what I mean? We are all kings and queens. You know what I mean? We are guys living among men. And we have to live up to that. We can't let the system or these people that don't know keep us down. Because as long as they down, they want everybody to be down with them. And I'm not going to be down with that. And it's just like everybody was saying. It's the media and all this other stuff, Facebook and Twitter, Instagram, TV, phone, all of that. All of that was them, imputing to us, taking away our culture and our history. A lot of people don't know, they don't know even the basic people. A lot of kids right here don't know people like Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, Elijah Muhammad. A lot of people don't know them. They have no knowledge of them. We have to get into our roots. Once we get into our roots, we can take back all that it was off. Once we get into our roots and come together in unity, because again, without that unity, it's really just we doing it for ourselves. Without that unity, we helping doing it to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing nowadays there's a lot of rallies and protests going on. It's the Black Lives Matter going on, and then the brothers and sisters, we got a lot of things going on. You know what I'm saying? That's back to uniting our people and getting our people back into that one mind and one body. You know what I mean? And it looks like it's going well, and I'm digging that. I'm digging that a lot because the more people that's awakened, that's one more person that can awaken two more people. You know what I'm saying? It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and more, and it just grows. And so everybody is connected. Everybody is back to how it originally was. It's hard. The kingdom is not ruled by, you can't rule the kingdom by yourself. You know what I mean? You can't rule the kingdom also without no knowledge of self. So with that being said, I'm just hoping that everybody just get back on their knowledge, man. That's the whole main thing. That's where it's really coming all back to is knowledge. That's where it all coming back to me.
Well, yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir. I think that we're starting to deal with a lot of conscious beings right now. I think this is a wave of consciousness, and some people try to make a mockery of the whole aspect of this black consciousness, but really it's a force, and I see the wave of it just taking over the airwaves of black consciousness, and you're totally right. I'm in 100% agreement with you, brother.
Okay. Thank you. It's our job. It's our job, not just as leaders and brothers and whatnot. It's really our job as brothers. To me, everybody's a brother. You know what I'm saying? We brothers through our skin complexion. Through the blood that runs in our veins. We all, like I said, everybody knows we all trace our roots back to Africa. Okay, not one person born on this earth that's African or African American, as society want to call it, can to actually say we don't know their roots back to Africa. There's a lot. We all do. It comes back to that unity, man. Everybody just got to put the guns down, put all that shit down, all that shit. We let the white man come in here and basically control us. The one thing that that is really interesting about the white person. Before the white person actually moves in on how they try to destroy and conquer, divide and conquer and whatnot, they actually go and research. That's one thing I'll give it to a white person. They go and research before they actually go in and do something. They don't just go in and do something half-heartedly. They have, don't get me wrong, they have, but you know what I'm saying? They go and research. They know we know our opponent's weaknesses basically. You know what I'm saying? You can't be letting people in no more. We can't be letting them peoples in no more. You know what I mean? If we do our research, you know what I mean, and we get on our divide and conquer, we could take over. We could take over the world. It's just knowledge and understanding. You gotta, because you can have the knowledge and don't understand it. You gotta have somebody to help you understand it too. That's why I'm pushing for a lot of brothers and sisters, everybody to just, you know what I'm saying, see somebody out there that you can wing that person up, let them know, you know what I'm saying, let them know the goods, the bad, the ins and outs. Because, you know, everybody needs somebody. No man's an island. You know, so, yeah.
All right, yes, sir. Chief Kamor, did you ever get back to the line? Are you good now? Chief Kamor?
All right, yeah, I got cut off. I got cut off earlier. What? How far did I get before? Because I want to finish up. How far did I get before it cut me off?
Yeah, yes, sir. Chief,
Hello?
go ahead. Yeah,
yeah.
good,
How
Chief.
far did it get before it cut? Yeah. Well, you know, I think that this stuff be on purpose because see, we Johnny cocking for white folks, and I'm hard on white people because you got to destroy white supremacy. And I'm just gonna wrap up what I was saying. I just want y'all to study these sisters and know what they are. Nana Asantewa, as I said, she's a powerful sister. We dealt with that. And we want to go back to Queen Nzinga. Queen Nzinga walked in to meet with the Europeans who were oppressive to that land. And she walked in, and all of the crackers sat on nice chairs, and the head governor sat on a nice chair. And her men were so loyal and respectful to her that one of them kneeled down and made himself a chair for the queen to sit down in. I'm talking about, you know, Queen Nzinga. Another great sister, Harriet Tubman. The men were buck dancing and shucking and jiving and scratching when they don't itch. Harriet Tubman got free, and it wasn't enough. She went back, made the dangerous journey from Canada back to Maryland, you know, back into the South to get her family free. And she had to keep a shotgun on her because we were buck dancing and tap dancing. Some of the men wanted to go back, and she said, look, dead men don't tell no tales. Harriet Tubman, a strong black woman. We had, Nandi, who was the mother of Shaka Zulu, who reared him to be a warrior. And I'm saying to the world, and I'm saying to black people, a black woman is nothing to play with. She is not a whore. She is not a bitch. Behind every black man, great black man is a black woman. In front of every great black man is a great black woman. On the side of every great black man is a great black woman. On both sides of us, you see a beautiful black queen. So we have to begin to value our sisters. Let's watch our language, brothers. Every time you talk about this bitch, this whole that, we got to stop talking like that. We got to start honoring. I'm saying everybody in the society, anybody that calls a black sister a bitch, there should be a fine. Fine $5 every time you use that word. Let's clean our land, especially it will not be tolerated amongst the leadership. It will not be tolerated amongst the leadership, taking advantage of sisters. A lot of you heavy-set sisters. Let men take advantage of you because you feel you're not as valuable as a skinny sister. I don't give a damn if you're 2 tons of fun, you're valuable. And everybody in this world has some type of defect. We all suffering under white supremacy. We all suffering, so you are no less valuable than any other sister. Keep your head up, sister. Walk with dignity. Carry yourself with pride. And as you carry yourself with pride, then you hit that gem and make yourself even more valuable. But don't let nobody disrespect you. It's better for you to be alone, goddammit, than let somebody use and abuse you. So I'm saying we have to value our black women, respect our black women, and I say this to the sisters. If a man's not out trying to build a world for you, keep your legs closed. If the man is not out building and molding and fashioning and shaping the world for you, what right does he have to have pleasure? Some of our brothers are at home playing goddamn PlayStation and Nintendo while the sister go out and strip. In Atlanta, every time you throw a rock in the air and hit a woman in the head, it's a stripper. All our black girls stripping at clubs owned by crackers. It's songs glorifying stripping. We got to stop that. You're too valuable, that sister. And we recognize the value in you. You are the Mansa Musa. And Mandinka, that means African queen. There's nothing more valuable than you, sister. And you got to begin to value yourself. We got to start working on black relationships. Sister, you got to learn how to build the man up as opposed to tearing them down. And then our sisters go through a horrible ordeal and they end up being mistreated. Now your mission is to take advantage of a brother. Your mission is to find a nigga to get your hair done. Find a nigga to get your nails done. I got one nigga, he just super cut. He got a six-pack. That's my sex buddy. I got an old guy. That's my sugar daddy. You understand what I'm saying? We got to stop that. Making it seem like lesbianism is acceptable. It's not all right for you to be a lesbian. As you heard the brother Silky say earlier, that they would make the black woman strong, because the black man couldn't take up for her. So she had to be super strong. She had to be enduring. As you saw, and everybody should watch that movie 12 Years a Slave. Patty was so strong. So they begin to feel, I don't need a man. And that's how women feel today. Many black women, the reason why they lesbians is because they say black men have done them wrong, and then they want looking for comfort in a woman. By nature, you're not a lesbian. So we got to stop accepting that, start building relationships. Let's focus on that. And my ears are close to my own mouth. We should encourage marriage. We should encourage that we marry, find a queen and settle down. We should encourage that. We should encourage us to really love each other and care for each other and cherish each other. Let's be about that. Sister, when you out with your girl and she got a good man and you see her going astray, talk to her. Don't do that, sister. That's not right. Don't mistreat that brother. You don't love him, leave him alone. In Africa, you find that the woman's best friend is the husband's advocate. And the man's best friend is his wife's best advocate. We got to get back to that. So I conclude by saying this, that is an old story about a black sister. And the black sister told them this African proverb, as you hear me say on my voicemail. She says, what a sitting elder could see, a youth standing from the tallest mountain will never see. And the wisdom tells us that when we raise the consciousness of a black woman, that we're going to be all right. All of the great cities, in my closing, Timbuktu was the learning center of Africa. It was founded by a woman named Buktu. Sankore University, the greatest school in the world. In fact, one of the slaves came down to Georgia and he performed open heart surgery. And they said, what did you learn there? His name was Dr. Rashan. He learned it in Sankore University. It was a women's school. And the women organized it so well that it became for everybody. So the woman is such a key role, sisters. You're invaluable. Let's honor our black women. Let's respect our black women. Let's love and cherish our black women. And I know it's hard sometimes. And as I say this as an ending, a brother was upset a few weeks ago and he said, man, I hate black women. And not that he hate black women because he loved his mother, but he was tired of being dogged out by our sisters. If we start to commit a community of good couples, like Famar got his wife, you know what I'm saying, and we start to all be striving for excellence, then she's in good company with other women who are striving to do the right thing. And therefore, you know what I'm saying, we can begin to build a black family up. So I thank you for listening to me. Sorry the phone got cut off. I know probably a white man said, this brother talking about white folks too hard, and it cut me off. But I love you all, and I thank you all for listening. As I leave you all in peace and blessings. Kambe Kofe, Ika Sohede. I'll turn it back over to you, Brother Famara.
Okay. Well, thank you, Chief Kumar, for blessing us with that. It's righteous word indeed. Do we have anybody else? Is Chief Goody on the line?
No, I don't think. You see him on there?
No. Is there anybody that has got a chance to speak that would like to deliver on this topic? We got quite a few callers. Y'all go ahead. Let me know who's on the line.
It's the Brother Q.
Brother Q. What number you calling from? Q?
It's a 775 number.
All right. Go ahead, brother. Thank you, brother.
My thing is the ones that's already here is we all like how we pulling together now needs to be the same type of reaction when we get off of here. Like I've been here for a minute with my pops Chief Moore, and I've watched people come in. They come in for a reason. 9 times out of 10, a lot of them are standing for the black unity. Yeah, one thing I've done that I'm going back in and doing the best I can to enforce myself is I watched, and I'll be honest, I watched us fall a lot. I watched a lot of them fall. I didn't speak up when I needed to speak up, and as I come to learn that it's not. I'm not here no more to sit here and watch brothers and sisters fall. I might not have a lot to offer. I might not can do what the next person can that has more. But I have to come to learn that by my words is power. By encouraging, by listening, by showing you the difference between somebody who says they're helping you and somebody who says they're helping you just to get something from you, and acknowledging that to that brother, that sister, that's power. That's what I have to offer. A lot of people, as I'm starting to realize that when we got something to say to something, I started to notice, especially when you say your ancestors, I started to notice how I can sit here and see something that need to be said that's positive to the next black brother, black sister. And I started to grasp the concept of why the white man oppressed us, because we can sit here and have so much power and not realize that we'll sit here and hear something positive for the next brother or sister. And I started to notice that I wouldn't even say that. I would just sit there and just let this positive thing, something that probably could change that brother's or sister's life, and watch it manifest. And instead of saying something, I would sit there, have the white man's mindset of, they don't want to hear it. They ain't going to listen to me anyway. But then when it comes to a white man, when it's their way, you listen to them. When you got something to say for them, like if I can hear it. Well, you know, they say go to these motivation and change classes and you get out soon. Or you say this and you say that. Or pull your pen. But the thing about it is we're quick to say what the white man say, but we ain't quick to say what the black man and the black sister says about how we strengthen ourselves. A lot of us, that I started to notice, because it's in me. I've done it. It's one of the parts of where we were oppressed. We got something to say to encourage the next brother and sister, but they taught us to not stay there, to hold it. And I realize that's why a lot of negative energy comes into your life, is to sit here and say that you have something to say to a brother or sister that's positive, but because of oppression. And I realize how far oppression can go on. It affects you mentally, it affects you physically, it affects you emotionally. To think that the next brother or sister, because we've been fighting each other so long, I didn't say nothing a lot of times because I felt I didn't want to fight my brother or sister. But I had to kind of realize you ain't fighting your brother and sister. You're fighting the mindset, that oppression mindset that's been put on each brother and sister. That's what you need to fight. You know, we don't like to talk to each other because we were taught to talk negative to each other. So to overcome that, you got to start talking positive, regardless if you don't like it or not, regardless if you don't think the next brother or sister want to hear it. Like I said, I started with my family with it. I started to realize when you sitting behind these walls, it's a lot of things that you go through in your mind. And, you know, a lot of people don't understand it. But this being my second time, I feel stupid because the first time when I got out, somebody told me, which was a black brother, he was like, there was nothing in your mind that could have been wrong because you made it out. Because if you was wrong for being how you were and how you were thinking, you would have made it out from behind these walls. Because a lot of people call it the Belgian beast or the white man's prison. But at the end of the day, you made it out. So how can your mind be wrong? And I went back out there, and I fell back into a white man mindset by not hearing brothers out, not listening to what brothers really had to say, not listening to all the positive things that should have been done and reacted on. And I just come to say that I found out that if you don't know, that's why we don't talk to each other, because the white man somewhere down the line taught us that, us as brothers and sisters, it's good when a couple of us come together like this. Of course we're going to talk. Of course we're going to say something. But the same thing needs to go for when we walk away from this radio station, when we walk away from the brothers and sisters that we already talked to. There's brothers and sisters around us every day that we need to say something to. It don't matter if they don't agree. It doesn't matter if they don't like it. But it may matter because every time they see this brother or sister, you always, what's the peace king, peace queen, how you doing, what's going on in your life. You know, if you need somebody to talk to, you need somebody there. There's people out here that realize like that. I have brothers and sisters that come and say the same thing. They want me here. I was 24 years old, and at the end of the day, to realize it on my own family, I ain't gonna sit here and keep my head down about it. I gotta work. I gotta go hard. They made us work. We worked for them for a minute. So if I can look back and say that my people pushed through that, if I can push through this, it's never not going to be a fight. You got to understand we're the top target in the world for the white man. Top target. It's not going to change. They don't want us to take over. You got to understand it's not that we look at it as a second, man. We look at it as the first. We're the first persons, first people they're going to come after. First people they're going to stop. First people they're going to do a lot of stuff to make us not get into the mindset that we're here for right now. Is to realize that you're a king and you're a queen. Regardless.
Hey, partner body, brother Q. Hey, partner body. Yes, I just want to say, not to interrupt you, but I want to say this, and we're going to take a break. I want to let you finish up, your thoughts for just a second. But I want to tell you how proud I am of you, and I watched him grow, and I watched him, really, go into the chain gang, and they come out, and a lot of people say they have problems with him. But I never had a problem with him because people don't want to know how much you know until they know how much you care. And he told me, you've been like a father to me, but you have also taught me a lot because I'm listening to you talk now, man, and I really could just let you do the whole presentation today because I didn't even know you was grasping it this quick. And I just want to tell you, brother, I'm proud that you look at me like a father. You know what I'm saying? And I'm honored that you would, because I don't have any biological children. I don't know if I'm going to be able to have any or not, But I'm proud of you, and I love you. I'm proud of you, and I love you, man. And I'm so honored, man, that you are coming along the way you come along. And he's going to be one of the first princes in the Almighty Vice Lord Society. He's going through the studying to be a prince. And I want you to understand, Q, I want to tell you this. Son, my life is on the line because people take this lightly. And Shabazz was saying people want to take my life, man, because of the work we're trying to do. So, son, I need you to step your game up because I'm saying like Marcus Garvey, if they kill me, there's some cubs in the bush. It's going to be grown lions, and you one of those cubs in the bush. Finish up for just another second. Let's take a quick break. Go ahead and finish your thoughts real quick, son. I'm really proud of you, man.
It's just like you said, Pop. At the end of the day, I watched you help since the time you met me when I was 16, 17. That's my thing. Honestly, everybody out here, I don't know if you know Chief Moore, he ain't just got here today. He's been here for a long time. I'm 24. He's been here in my life since I was 16, 17 years old. And I watched him put himself in harm's way for each one of these brothers and sisters over and over and over again, and it's still here. And you know what I don't like, and the reason why I am here is because this this is the only person in my life that ain't been negative. Ain't the one. He ain't got felonies. He don't have a whole bunch of criminal background. But he took chances for me and brothers and sisters just like that. And I sat and watched when I was young because I thought, like the black man mindset, oh, you're young, you don't know nothing. I knew more than the next black man knew because I got tired of coming to the chain gang and realizing that people saying, well, you're smarter than what it is. To be a 24-year-old and say that you're smarter than half your people your age, it lets me know that ain't nobody trying to teach us. So the same thing the Chief here stood up for, I realized that if he could do it, I can do it. And that's why I'm here today. So that's my fight. I'm not here to prove nothing. I'm just here to help. There's nothing else that I can do but to help. I have nothing to prove because I'm here. If I didn't prove that I was a king or queen, if I didn't prove that I was a king, I wouldn't be on this earth. But like I said, my chief, like I told you, I'm here because of that. I'm not here because of game. I'm here because I watched you over the years stay with black people. And nobody knows, you done came a long way from where we started. And it's a thing to say that I could have spent more of my time helping you than being behind these walls. But now I got my mind on the right path. I mean, I'm here to help. Like I said, I get out of here soon, and I'm going to be there just like you'll be there. Like I said, you already know me. You didn't know I stand up the way I do because I was a little quiet. But like I said, I realized some brothers want to say something. Some brothers are going to press you. Either way it go, like somebody told me, hope for the best and plan for the worst. So that's how my mindset is.
Son, you're a big help. You even behind the walls, you're a big help because I'm gonna tell you this week I felt so down. Because constantly, you're being attacked for doing the right thing, and I told brother, I said, man, the way some people have turned on me, I felt almost suicidal. Not that I would take my life, but just for like, what is it worth? And when you came with those words, you texted me, said, thanks for believing in me. But really, at that time, you believed in me when I started to doubt myself. Because, all leaders, Marcus Garvey, you put your line on for the people and your own people, turn their back on you. Lauryn Hill said in the song, she said, be careful of those who pretend to be brothers. You know what I'm saying? They say all the right things to gain their position, and then use your kindness and ammunition to shoot you down in the name of ambition. You see what I'm saying? She said, like Caesar and Brutus, Jesus and Judas, backstabbers do this. And that's what you face, trying to put your life on the line and do something for black people. So, son, you are a big help, man. All of y'all, Sister Sugar, all of y'all are a big help in this movement. We will not stop. God damn it. I don't care what they say. If it costs me my life, then guess what? The Prince Q can step up. For my King Shabazz can step up. Chiefs, now we building a nation of leaders, so it's not about the personality of Chief Kamara, because Chief Kamara is here today and gone tomorrow, but we build a nation of leaders, and all y'all brothers listen, take the message and spread it, man. Spread it. So therefore, if Chief Kamara go, God damn it, Prince Q jump up. Then if not, for Masha Baz and little Famara Toure step up. So we got a nation of people pushing the message, so they can't stop that. But they can stop an individual, but you can't stop a movement. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to take a break. We're going to come right back. Man, I love y'all. It's a great show today, man. For my Yanga, man, you're invaluable, brother. We can't put no value on you, brother.
Yeah.
Peace and love. We're going to come right back. We're taking a break.
All right, Chief.
All right. That was beautiful right there. That was a great reggae song. That was really, really beautiful, man. I wanted to just say, before we come back, I noticed how I got cut off when I was hard on the white women. This is not therapy for white folks. So that's why we don't let white people join us, because, this is for black people. And today's show is about black women and honoring black women. So don't have your white friends listen if we're going to get offended. This is not, we don't care if they get offended. It's out there. We the victim. And all we saying is words. We've been lynched and murdered and hung and all that. So this is not, we're not going to be sensitive how the good white folks feel or good Arabs feel or whoever else is. For us, it's the vent.
I'm here, Chief.
This is our therapy. So I want to go, the phone lines are open. Do we got Chief Psycho on the line representing in Mississippi? Are you on the line, Chief Psycho? It should be a 662 number. Is he on the line? Brother Psycho,
No.
you on the line? Huh? Okay.
You said it. You said a 6'6".
662, yeah.
Nah, yeah, no, we don't got Brother Psycho right there.
With the pocket still in there.
Okay. All right, K-Bar, real quick, let's take a change in pace. Go back. K-Bar, chicken and fish. Hey, Chief Silky, mute your phone for a second, brother. Chief Silky, mute your phone. K-Bar, how we coming on the restaurant, K-Bar? All right. So what we having, I'm coming down to Cairo, Georgia. We're going to have a Black Family Day. We're going to have speakers. I think Sister Sugar, Sister Yanni will be coming up. We're going to have different speakers. He's going to cook, have food. We're going to have stuff for the children. We're going to give you the date on that next week, on the grand opening. So you all can come out and see the location. You know what I'm saying? So, K-Bar, we so far we only collected on a few of those shares. So everybody this week, if you wanted to get shares and you hadn't got them, I need you to turn the money in so we can take that towards the restaurant. We are a legitimate corporation now. We should be getting the paperwork back any day from the Secretary of State. But the fee was paid, all the legal work was done, and we're incorporated under K-Bar's Family Restaurant Incorporated. And so K-Bar, just tell us, how you feel, brother, to be seeing your dream come reality, man. How you feel about that, man? This is your vision, your idea. How you feel, bro?
All praise and thanks.
Oh, hold on. Let's mute the phones except for K-Bar's phone. It's a 478 number tomorrow. So we want to get this.
What number you calling now, bro? What number is that, Chief?
Is it 478 number, K-Bar?
221.
229, okay. All right, we good.
Okay. Well, brother, tell us how you feel, man. I mean, you just came to me, hey, Chief Kumar, I got an idea for a restaurant. Look, you brought it up, and I didn't pay. Well, how you feel, man? I mean, it's gonna come true. How do you feel, bro? Tell me how you feel.
Yeah, good. You know what I'm saying? I like to give all praise and thanks to Allah. You know what I'm saying? For making it happen.
Right.
And I'd like to thank the brothers and sisters that biking me and helping me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. True. Well, tell us, some of the food we're gonna be having at this restaurant. Tell us some of the things you're gonna have and what kind of special dishes you're gonna have.
I'm having beef ribs. I'm sending 8-piece beef rib box for $12.50. Then
8 pieces for That's really good. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, my bad. It's a 10-piece rib for $12.
Wow.
And it comes with two sides. It comes with 2 sides, and I got sides that you can pick from. You know what I'm saying? Macaroni and cheese. I'm gonna have cabbages. then I'm gonna have
and all the food will be swine free, right? No pork, right?
No pork. There's a lot of pork eaters down here, but I ain't gonna be serving no pork.
All right.
I'll have homemade pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie, homemade cakes.
Okay. Now tell us. You told us you're gonna have bean pie too, right?
You get the recipe for me. I told you I do it up.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
I'm gonna hook it up. Then I'm here grilled chicken, barbecue chicken, and I'm gonna be baking chicken. And you know, I'm gonna have plates. I'm gonna have plates with all these meals. I'm gonna have plates, and I'm gonna have chicken boxes, and then I'm gonna have breakfast bowls. I'm gonna have breakfast plates, and then I'm gonna have some breakfast sandwiches. It's gonna be like steak sandwiches. I'm gonna do some garlic hamburger balls. Some garlic hamburger balls. You know what I'm saying, for breakfast. And then I'm gonna do some salmon patties. You know what I'm saying? To go with each meal, it'll be like this. It'll be like grits, eggs, and a salmon patty. You know what I'm saying? 2 pieces of toast. You know what I'm saying, for $5.
Say that again. You got to be kidding me. What you gonna get again now?
A grit bowl. It'd be like grits, eggs. You know what I'm saying? And some chopped up steaks, or one with salmon and patties. Or you can get one with hamburger balls, and you can get one with like some chicken. And you know what I'm saying? Get the one with the beef sauces, and then you can get the one with French toast. Right. And all of them be $5 a piece.
Okay, now here's what I want y'all to know. There will be now Sister Sugar will have a sandwich named after her. That we're gonna have a Bobby Gore platter. You understand what I'm saying? A Vice Lord burger. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have, it's gonna be we'll have a Marcus Garvey burger. You know, a Nat Turner platter. You know, different platters named after famous black people. You know, and his division of the Almighty Vice Lord Society is called the Jackie Robinson Division. The Jackie Robinson Division. We also have the Nat Turner, Emmett Till Division. So we're just doing, you know, everything's going really well. K-Bob, again, I'm so proud of you, brother. I don't know what to do, man. I'm just, you know, you're a remarkable stand-up individual. I mean, another brother who didn't leave my side, man, and stuck with me. And it's been a counsel for me, man. And I just want to thank you, man. I want to let you know, brother, I'm not going to let you down. This week we're going to be on the business. Because, you know, brothers don't even want to see the restaurant, you know, successful. I watched a brother, man. I'm going to tell you how we are as Negroes. I watched a brother spend Cristal. How much a bottle of Cristal costs? I think it's expensive.
$100. $100.
Okay, I watched bottle of Cristal, and I asked the brother. He brought Cristal. His brother brought some Cristal, bought a Louis Vuitton purse, Michael Kors purse. You know what I'm saying? Some Jordan gym shoes. All he was out shopping. I said, "Well, hey, brother, could you? Just one I'm supposed to be a brother now. Say, would you like to purchase a share of stock in, you know, K-Bob's restaurant?" He said, "No, I ain't investing in restaurants. But you investing in white supremacy, you know what I'm saying, but you won't support your brother." So this is the sickness we have as a people. So, man, listen. Now, we're not saying if you buy 2 or 3 shares or whatever, you're going to get rich. But the idea is helping us to raise the capital. We can't go to Bank of America because Bank of America is not out to help black people. Bank of America is part of the problem. Chase is part of the problem. You understand what I'm saying? They messed the economy up. You understand what I'm saying? They messed the economy up, and then the government bailed them out. You see what I'm saying? So they build them out for billions of dollars. You go in there and owe money on the checking account or a couple $100 for a checking account. You can't open a bank account in no bank. You lose your job and have to move out your apartment. You can't even get a place to stay. So we can't go to the banks and the white man institutions. We got to do it for ourselves. So it should be nothing for you all to buy 1 share of stock or 2 shares of stock to help this dream become a reality. You're going to get a certificate, and you are an investor. And when it grows, because our plan is everywhere we at, Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Arizona, Mississippi, you understand? In Alabama, all over the world, we want to have K-Bar's family restaurant. And we want to evolve it to eventually, if instead of going to Red Lobster and Applebee's, we should be going to our own black restaurant. You see what I'm saying? And that's how we raise our black sisters up, because then they're more at ease. Because now we got the economics, romance without finance is what? A nuisance. So I just want to say it to say, K-Bar, God bless you, man. God bless you. You're a powerful brother. Brother Famar, let's go to some more callers real quick. We only got 10 minutes left in the show. Let's go to some more calls. Do we have any more callers online?
Yeah, we got a few callers. Somebody, anybody on the line that would like to deliver on this message today? We got anyone on the line that want to keep blessing on this word, this message. Yeah, yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me? Because I can barely hear y'all.
Okay, what number you calling from, brother?
574 area code.
343. Okay, you know what, brother? We can hear you. Go ahead, brother. You good?
Okay, this is Brother Armand. I'm from the state of Indiana, and I just wanted to add, as far as the relationship between black men and black women, a lot of the problem is that a lot of us wasn't raised right. A lot of us raised each other, so it was a blind leading the blind sort of thing. You understand what I'm saying? So we were never really taught how to love a woman, respect a woman, because a lot of us don't even respect ourselves. And that's the painful truth about it. That's the painful truth about it. And I feel like brothers, a lot of the older brothers, they contribute to it, because I spent 11 years in the penitentiary from 19 all the way up until I was 30. And a lot of the older brothers, they was just as ignorant as the younger brothers. So like I said, it's a blind leading the blind sort of thing. And I feel like now, in these days and times that we living in, it's time for us, all the elders, to start stepping up, letting these brothers know when they wrong, when they out of control as far as dealing with these women. Because I'm outside right now, and these women, it's hot outside, women walking around half naked, and that it's acceptable. So if we don't start respecting ourselves, who else is going to respect us?
Right.
And that's all I wanted to add. That's all I wanted to add, and I appreciate y'all time and for y'all having me, letting me speak. And I love what y'all doing, and I want y'all to keep doing it.
This your first time coming out on the lines, brother?
Yes, sir.
And you calling out of Indiana?
Yes, sir.
Okay, brother. Well, that's righteous, man. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful word you bless us with. That's good. That's great. You called in from the show. Go ahead, Chief Kamora. Go ahead.
Yeah, brother Amon, I want to get your number, and I want to build with you. So are you in the free world? Or are you behind the wall?
I can hear you. I can hear you, bro.
No, I said, are you in the free world? Or are you behind the walls? Are you incarcerated? Okay, well let's build. I want to meet and greet you, because man, we met. We met.
We actually met already, bro.
Okay. What did we meet at?
We met a couple times. We met at the old man's house, and I was just at attendance at his party. I'm the tall brother.
Okay. Good. All right. Well, that's a good thing. So I want to meet up with you, man, because we're trying to really build, and keep things going. So I want to thank you for tuning in and being a part of it, man. You made our day, man. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna give everybody. Anybody want to call me My number is 404-304-7598. 404-304-7598. And I'm the founder of the Almighty Vice Lord Society Incorporated. And this is the actual heir to the legacy of Bobby Gore. We keeping the work up of Mr. Bobby Gore, who was my teacher, who was my friend, my father, like a father to me, in a sense. And even though I was too dumb when I was young and a teenager to really soak up that knowledge. I had to go all the way to Atlanta and really appreciate what he was trying to do. But, the society is the heir to the legacy of that positive movement. So, anyway, I'm going to go to Brother Shabazz. I want you to take us on home, brother, because you're a giant amongst men. So take us on home with some more words of wisdom and for another couple minutes, and then we're gonna end the show. We'll be back next week. And next week's topic will be the conspiracy to destroy black organization. COINTELPRO is alive and well. So anyway, Shabazz, are you there, brother?
Yes, sir. Hotep, bro. I'm here.
All right, take us on home.
Yes, sir. It is an honor to. I want to say that first. Before I go into the closing, I would like to give a shout-out to Lord Smoke, the brother who provided the means for us to be able to be heard on the air today down here in Georgia. And I really dig the movement, and like I told Brother Chief Kamara, I support the movement. I'm all in the Vice Lord Society. And it's a beautiful thing for us to be able to activate our sacred weapon. But without our flowers, we don't have no cause. What do we do it all for? We out there taking penitentiary chances, selling that stuff, poisoning our community for what? To impress who? To trick who? Our sister. But at the same time, we degrade our sister because we taking beneath what she was created to be. She's the mother of civilization, Mother Earth. These are the things that we need to teach our young seed. Like that brother, I believe he was from Indiana, he said we wasn't taught. We wasn't taught to love ourselves. So what we got to get back to, we have to get back to the sacred mission. The ancestors said the sacred mission was to know thyself. So in order to know thyself, then we have to know from whence we come. For together we seek to know that which is us, to expand our collective consciousness of who we are and whence we come. We exalt in the fact that all acts are beautiful in our own right, rather than at the expense of any other group of people. And in the true spirit of the Swahili word, Harambe, we promote the idea that cultural awareness is germane to human growth. Almighty.
Woo, man.
Almighty, my brother.
Heavy, deep. Well, listen, I want all of y'all for us to get together tonight. The leadership of society. I want to talk with you all tonight. We gonna step our recruitment efforts up to grow, and you don't have to be. And let me explain. The Almighty Vice Lord Society Incorporated is not a gang. We do not participate in criminal activity. We are a social, charitable organization designed for the general upliftment of all black people. And we are here to redeem the name of Bobby Gore. And that means it was taken away from us, and he was the mastermind behind Conservative Vice Lords Incorporated. And he was slandered. They mistreated him. Excuse this beeping noise on my car. I'm driving. And we're going to redeem the name, and we're asking that they exonerate his good name and free him. So you don't have to be a member. You can be a supporter of the Almighty Vice by donating, by making your checks or money orders payable to the Almighty Vice Lord Society Incorporated, you know what I'm saying, and supporting the movement, the businesses, opportunities. We're going to be opening up a youth center. We're going to have rites of passage and summer camp for kids. And we're going to do a lot of things that we're going to do. I'm going to be doing a summer program for youth. We're going to get together and do a summer program. So with all that being said, we just want to thank you, all our great listeners, our great callers. And we're going to be back next week. And remember, the government's conspiracy to destroy black organizations. That's what we're dealing with. And I just want to say this, every day I step out here, I don't know if it could be my last day or, whatever, because there's those who want to really stop this movement. Don't take it lightly. So those of you who embrace the movement, you may have to go back and listen to these tapes because, like I say, it's not about Chief Kamara. It's about the movement. So I want y'all to embrace that. Go back, listen to the show, study it, so you can go back and be a teacher. Love all of you, man. Sister Sugar, I love you. Brother Shabazz, I love you. Brother Samara, I love you. You know, I love all y'all. Chief Silky, Chief Snoop, everybody on this line, I love you. Black, I love you. All right.
I love
Peace
you.
and blessings.
And we love you too, Chief.
Yes, sir.
All
One
right,
God,
Q, I hear you, bro.
one God, one aim, one destiny, and one enemy. So we're going to keep it moving, man, and keep this thing growing. You can't stop us, man. For those of you who try to stop us, you can't stop us. You know, we train it. You know, we're ready for the revolution. We're ready to revolutionize and bring our community at peace with one another. All right. Bobby Gore, we know you're listening, and we know you're with us, man. I know you're with us every step of the way. All right. Almighty, you know what I'm saying? Almighty. Peace and blessings.
Mighty, mighty.
Almighty.
Mighty, mighty.